Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. Today we're going to talk about the newest Danessa Myricks, the blurring balm powder that has come out in the market. And this is the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder, and I took mine in the shade number 4. So if you are like my skin tone, medium tan, I think this review would be really helpful. This is not first impressions by any means. This is going to be a review because I did do a wear test yesterday and I'm going to do a wear test, a full day wear test today too. So if you guys are curious to find how this Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder looks on my face till the end of the day, then please keep on watching. Okay, let's begin. I am so excited, by the way, but let me first read something about this. So this is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder, suitable for face as well as eyes. I took the shade number 4. I actually got it yesterday, so I'll pop a picture on the screen and a little video for you guys when I wore this by itself. So this shade, I would say for like medium tan skin tone, it's for me personally, it is like a half a shade lighter. Not that I cannot make it work, because I truly feel that I can make it work by applying like bronzer over the edges. Yesterday I wore it for about like 8 hours and it wore beautifully. It definitely feels like very balmy when you apply it. The key to this product is that you have to go with like a light amount. If you apply too much, there's no coming back. It is going to get heavy and cakey. You have to apply a tiny little bit and then you can build it on top of it, because on the website it says like it's more of a light coverage product, but I would say you can definitely build it to like a light medium. So let me read about it. It's a texture reducing, coverage boosting, blurring balm to powder that balances oils throughout the day while maintaining hydration. Powered by cutting-edge blurring Swedish technology, Upsilite visually creates a soft focus effect on pores and fine lines. So how to? Basically they say tap on with the fingers to smooth and blur the textured areas. So yesterday I went with like my fingers. Yeah, I'm very bad at like not keeping my fingers inside. So you can see the texture here. It reminded me initially of the ColourPop, the Soul Face and Body Bronzing Balm. So I'm going to apply this as my bronzer today. But I must say, like the texture is, it's a little different. The Soul Face and Body Bronzing Balm is a lot more like a clay texture, and this is much more like creamy in texture. So I went on with a lot of textures, which looks like a balm form. I was curious to know which is like the most similar to it. So I swatched the LYS Beauty's cream blush. I went with Tatcha Silk Canvas. I actually did also go with the one size, the BBB cream, the Beauty Blur Balm cream. But finally, I think this product is closest to the M Cosmetics So Soft blushes and the bronzer sticks. I'll show you how similar it is. So when I like swatch it, you can see how creamy it picks it up on my fingers. It is very similar to the M Cosmetics one, and even when I like swatch it, it's super similar. So I'm going to just take it on my fingers and you can see. So obviously this is the Danessa Myricks one and this is the So Soft blush in Lychee. And let me swatch it for you guys. So this is the M Cosmetics one. This is the Danessa Myricks one. But when I blur it out, or when I like swatch it and like try to blend it, both of these go to a very powdery finish compared to the other product. When I swatched, it was more of like that creamy tendency. But you can see both of them like dry down pretty much to like a powdery finish. Now you have to give it like a few seconds for it to dry down, and that is the main reason why I'm telling you not to go with like a heavy hand. I yesterday applied it with my fingers. So today what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a more of a glam look today, because yesterday I only applied this all over my face as well as underneath my eyes for the concealer. So my voice is gonna seem a little raspy. That's just because I'm under the weather. So yeah, ignore that, but let's begin. Packaging is really stunning. I really love the packaging, and I love the fact that she's included a spatula so that you don't have to like dip your fingers into it. Yeah, not that I went by the rule, but it's good that it is there. So yeah, you can like scoop off the product, put it on the back of your hands. Do not go directly on your face, just because I feel like if you're scooping it out and then putting it on your face, it's gonna be too much of product. So this product, the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder, retails at $36, and this is shade number 4. And this is basically for medium with neutral undertone, which I personally feel that I am more of a neutral undertone. But you'll see when it goes on top of the skin, this is like half a shade, one shade like lighter. I would have definitely preferred medium to tan skin tone with neutral undertone, but the next shade up, the shade number 5, was more of medium to tan skin with golden undertone, and I know that golden undertone tends to make me feel like very yellow. Talking about the shades, this product has 10 shades in the line, out of which 10 like colorful shades, like shades in the line, and they have one additional translucent shade, especially if you're looking for this product to be your primer. So I am going to apply this as a primer as well as foundation. So you guys did see in the video how this applies like on top of my skin. So I'm going to show you like half and half. First, I'm going to apply half of my face only with this product, and then on the other side I'm going to go with like a very tiny little bit on as a primer, and then I'm going to apply my L'Oreal True Match Nude Foundation as my foundation, and then I'm going to set it up with this primer. So let's see how it rolls, and I'll keep you in progress as we move forward. So let's begin. So let's scoop a little product out. I'm going to scoop that much, and it scoops really nicely. And then I'm going to put that on the back of my hand because I know that this is going to be too much. And that was like a really tiny little bit, but I'm going to apply that as my primer first. So you saw me like just tapping it once, and I'm going to apply that on the center of my face, especially where I have like pores. And this feels a lot like it has wax in it, which it does. I did go through the ingredient list. It does have dimethicone. That is what is blurring out the skin texture, and it definitely does blur my skin. Like, there is no doubt about it. It definitely blurs it out very nicely, and you can see like this product goes a very long way. So I'm going to apply very tiny little bit as my primer. Definitely, I cannot stress more on like, do not go with a heavy hand. So that's basically it. What I'm going to apply it as a primer. Now, I'm going to take this product on this side of the face, and I'll show you how I can like build it up to a good medium coverage, I would say. But I would say if I'm taking this product, I can definitely go with only this and apply it to the entire face and build it as I want it. And I'll be happy with it. I won't have to go, but that would be when I'm looking for more of like a medium buildable coverage is when I'll go with that. Let's see if we can get a glam look out of it also or not. And I'm going to apply this as my eye primer also, because why not? It is meant to be for eyes and face. So I'm going to use it to my full potential. I'm going to apply it to this eye also as an eye primer. And I'm going to apply this, whatever is left, as my concealer too, just to build up the coverage. But again, go with light layers, don't cake up the product. Like, I would say I would be very happy to get out of the house with some mascara and lip balm if I am going with like this side of coverage, because it does definitely even out my skin tone. But now let's see. So you can see this side is actually like a build up to the maximum potential coverage that I would go for. So this is like side only as a primer, you can see, and this is a little more like build up to a light medium coverage. And you can definitely go on top of this with like a concealer itself, and that would also give you a little more coverage, which I'm going to do on the full coverage side, the glam side. So let me take my L'Oreal True Match Nude foundation. This is definitely a tad bit dark on me, so it'll be perfect with that blurring balm. So let's take that on the brush. I'm gonna focus that on this side. I'm gonna even it out for sure, but I just want to show it to you guys how you can apply this or cannot apply this as a full coverage glam product. Although I'll tell you, this foundation like the L'Oreal True Match Nude itself is like not a full coverage product by any means. It's more of like a serum foundation. So it's much more of like a light coverage foundation, I would say. So that's with foundation on this side. And you can definitely see like the side with the Danessa Myricks and the side with the Danessa Myricks, the balm powder as a primer is, and then the foundation on top of it. I definitely feel that this side is much more perfected. Obviously because this doesn't have that much coverage. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take like a round buffing brush. It's a clean one. I'm gonna tap a tiny little bit, and you just need a tiny little bit. I mean, I know that this can like really go to places. I'm gonna just apply that on top of my foundation to set my foundation, because today I'm not gonna go with any powders. Actually, I should have applied my concealer also. So let's do that. Like that. Nothing much. I'm just gonna go with a tiny little bit just to cover up my dark circles. Just like that. And then I'm just gonna roll this brush on top of it. And you can see, like, truly, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I totally can see the difference. I know the light is going up and down. That's just because I am filming in natural light. So whatever you would see is like what I see in like natural light. There's no artificial light or anything, but like this side definitely looks more perfected, like by every means. So this is only with the Danessa Myricks balm powder, and this side is with the Danessa Myricks as a primer as well as a powder. But I've also included my foundation, which is L'Oreal True Match Nude in the shade 5-6. So now I'm just going to even it out. You can see definitely this has much more lighter coverage, and this is more of like that medium buildable coverage, which I personally really like. So let me just even it out by applying my whatever leftover foundation I have on this side. And I'm just going to run over the process of applying my makeup so that you see what I'm doing. But I'm going to keep it super simple. Milani Passion. So that's how everything is looking so far, and you can see I'm pretty matte except the a little bit of liquid highlighter that I put on my temples, but otherwise I'm pretty matte. And just to confirm, if I've not confirmed already, I am more of a combo oily skin tone, so I would be the perfect candidate. Right now the time is 9:10, so I would say I applied the foundation around like 9 o'clock, and we'll see at the end of the day how this is performing. Yesterday by the 8-hour point, I would say, disclaimer, there was no shine at all on my T-zone, which tends to happen on my T-zone at least by the end of the day. So today would be a great day to test everything out, and I'll see you at the end of the day to see how this makeup is looking, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything looks perfect. So this is going to be my midday check-in. It's 3 o'clock right now, so you can see like how my makeup wears. It looks probably almost the same, I would say, and it's not worn out for sure. I'm not looking like cakey or oily towards my T-zone, so I feel it's going pretty good, and I am pretty sure it's definitely going to last till 8 hours, as I did a wear test yesterday also. The question would be, how long is it going to last after that? So yeah, I will see you in my last check-in. Let me quickly touch up the lipstick. I have something. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock now. What is this? That's something. Okay, I don't know what was that. So it's been 10 hours now. It's not bad by any means. I mean, I still can see a good makeup on my face, and I would say again, I don't see anything like shiny on my face. Obviously, I did apply my highlighter, so there is a little bit of glow. But otherwise, for being a oily combination skin tone, I think this product works beautifully. Like, it totally works on my skin tone. I can tell you guys that for sure. I cannot see any like shine on the face, especially on the T-zone. I tend to be like a lot shiny. So yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about the product. Again, the only thing that I would keep in mind is like, definitely do not over apply. You need like the slightest bit, like the tiniest bit, to go over the entire face. I don't think you should apply this as a primer and then another layer as a foundation and then another layer to set the product. I personally would apply it just the way I did it today. Like, or I would apply only this all over the skin and just go over the bronzer on the sides of my face just to even out my complexion. It's a beautiful product for that. Like, I can apply this, like pinpoint on the areas where I need a little more coverage. I can do that. And the best part is I didn't powder and it set beautifully. Like, I do not have any product on my skin, and yeah, I'm pretty sure if I rub it, it would come off. But again, it's more of like a powdered finish. It definitely doesn't feel like tacky or like sticky or anything on the face. It won't stick to my hair, see? So yeah, I absolutely love it. The innovative quality of the product, I can obviously give like 2 thumbs ups for that. There's nothing in the market that can act like a foundation, a primer, as well as a setting powder. Kudos to Danessa Myricks for creating this kind of a product, and I truly appreciate it. It's very difficult right now in this saturated makeup industry to come out with some innovative product, and kudos, absolutely kudos to Danessa Myricks for that. For 10-hour wear test, I'll take this any day. I do not have any like artificial lighting or anything, so any light that you see right now, 7 o'clock, good that it is like summer season, so the days are still a little longer so you can see me. But if I can, I will pop a picture on the screen for you guys, like at the end of the day before I go for sleep, how my makeup looks, and I'll put the hour also on the screen. So that's all for today, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this review on the Danessa Myricks, the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. A mouthful for sure, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did like this review and if you found this helpful, definitely give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.